Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do another unboxing. This one, however, comes from Steve's Leaves, who I've ordered from before and have always received a good shipment. This plant here is a Syngonium chiapense, which I've wanted for a while. I started getting into Syngonium a couple months back. I was not expecting the box to be this large though. It's like, I don't know, 4 feet tall. But we're going to unbox it and see how it goes and how the plant's shipped. And yeah, we'll go from there. You know, Syngoniums are really interesting, and they're kind of similar in care to like a philodendron, especially the chiapense. And what's interesting about this plant is that it basically, its leaves can grow up to 2 feet long. It is a crazy climbing plant, kind of like other philodendron. So I'm so excited to have one of these. I wanted one for a while, and a lot of the plant shops around here in Denver, they don't have them. So they used to, a lot of them had said, but they just haven't had them in stock in a while. I have some friends though who do own some, and they absolutely love them. Wow, I was not expecting this to be this big of a package. I believe it said that the plant is, I thought it was only going to be 5 inches. I was expecting a small box. In fact, when I saw the notification come in from FedEx saying that it had arrived, I was looking for a small box and I couldn't find it. So I'm really curious to see how this will turn out. In my previous video, an unboxing video that I got from Equigenera, they arrived in a smaller box, and so that's what I was expecting. But it is time to do the unraveling here, and we'll get closer in so you guys can get a better look. I want to make sure to be very careful so I don't rip any leaves or damage the plant at all. This plant in particular, it can vary in temperatures, basically like a philodendron. You can keep it between 45 degrees and 90 degrees is from what I read. You're supposed to let them dry out in between waterings like a philodendron also, so it's very easy to care for. I'm really excited about this. I actually ordered this a week ago, but Steve's Leaves sends its packages, if you order it, I believe I ordered it on a Sunday, they will only send if you have ordered it before Saturday, and they'll send them all out on a Monday. So this sent out on Monday. I'm opening this up on Wednesday. Oh wow, the leaves already look so stunning. Syngoniums are very interesting, and it took me forever to get really into them because of the fact that, I don't know, I just didn't really enjoy them as much, or at least I didn't think I would enjoy them as much, which is kind of silly. I have a bunch of other little Syngoniums like arrowheads, which are really easy to care for and to propagate. Oh my gosh, these leaves are insanely huge. What a beautiful plant. Oh my gosh, I'm really kind of blown away by how big this plant is that they sent and the quality that it has arrived in. Because it is in the colder months right now, I made sure to have it sent with a heat pack, which will help it stay warm as it ships. And that little heat pack is right here, and it's actually still warm. My gosh, look at those leaves. I'm so excited for this plant. I have been wanting this for months, and a friend of mine, Todd, who has one, he takes pictures and posts on Instagram all the time, and I'm always so jealous of it because the thing just looks like it takes off. Very easy to care for, like I said. Oh wow, I'm just still blown away by how big this plant is. Oh my gosh. I'll tell you what, when I got my plants in the mail the other day from Equigenera, they did not arrive like this. Granted, 2 different sellers, but I have to say, this is, I believe, the second time that I have ordered from Steve's Leaves, and I am just impressed, blown away by the quality and how well this shipped, especially for the fact that it shipped 2 days that it was in the mail. Oh my gosh, I can't believe and get over how big and beautiful this plant is. I'm trying to, you know what? I'm gonna leave you guys here with the plant for a second. I'm gonna grab some scissors. All right, I'm back with the scissors. Okay. Yeah, like I was saying, I am just floored by this. So what we're gonna have to do with this plant is like with the other plants, whenever you have a new plant, whether it's purchased over the mail or if you buy it at a shop, I'm going to isolate it and put it into quarantine for 2 weeks because, you know, when you're buying from a big retailer or a big online shop like a Steve's Leaves, or let's say a Home Depot or a Lowe's or a plant shop, when your plants are around other plants, there's a possibility, a good possibility, that, you know, there could be pests that come in on it, whether that be spider mites or mealybugs, or gosh forbid, thrips. So you want to make sure that the plant is going to be away from the rest of your collection for at least 2 weeks, because then that way you can monitor it and see how it's doing and whether or not you notice any signs of pests. I still cannot get over how large this plant is. Oh my gosh. And so this plant also, it needs to acclimate to my environment, which is, you know, fairly warm. I keep my temperature in my apartment around like 65, 64 at night and during the day. But the humidity in here I keep pretty high as well, just because of most of my plants being tropical aroids. Aroids, of course, being the family of plants, Araceae, which this would fall under a Syngonium, so would a Monstera, so would a Philodendron. Oh my gosh, I am gonna have to put this plant on a pole. It came with a little bamboo stick here, not a little, but a big bamboo stick to hold it up, because as I said, it is a climbing plant. And as a climbing plant, it will want to climb, and this thing has really massive aerial roots, really long ones too, which means if I want to propagate it, that'll make it actually fairly easy. When you have a plant shipped in the mail, a lot of the time the sellers will wrap the top part with plastic as well, because they usually water it right before they send it. That way it doesn't dry out in shipping also. And so there's also some wet paper on the top here, the top layer, and we're going to take that out gently without harming the plant. And then, boom. Yeah, and the soil's still moist and nice. Look at that. I am so happy with how this plant turned out and the shipping of it. That is absolutely stunning. And these leaves are pretty thick too. It is an absolutely stunning plant. So I'm gonna get a moss pole for it, and actually have one that I can use. I'm gonna put that and clip it in here in the middle so it can start climbing up it. When they say that these leaves grow 2 feet long, I mean, look at that. The leaf on this plant that was shipped is bigger than my hand right now. That is insane. Overall, the shipping of this from Steve's Leaves, I have to give it a 10 out of 10 because that is absolutely stunning. It arrives super healthy, and it has at least two so far, new growth points where new leaves are coming out. I'm so excited to have this in my collection. I wanted it for months, and I'm excited to see it grow. And of course, I'll keep you guys updated as well. But for now, if you haven't, like this video and subscribe to my channel because it really helps out a lot. And I look forward to producing some more planty content for you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.